Okay. Welcome everyone. Bienvenidos a todos los estudiantes que están hoy conectados en esta sesión que tiene que ver con esas oportunidades para aprender y seguir mejorando el nivel de inglés. Emma hace parte del programa de inglés de Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Y nos va a estar hoy contando de qué se trata el programa de inglés virtual de verano. Es un summer program. Así que, Emma, you can speak in English, of course. Chicos, Emma va a estar hablando en inglés, pero pues cualquier duda que tengan o aclaración, con gusto les ayudamos para la traducción. Listo. So, yeah, you can start sharing your screen, Emma, and letting us know what is the program about, all the details that you have for our students at Universidad de Ana.
Gracias. Bienvenidos los estudiantes. Thank you so much for joining now, or for students who are watching later. We are really happy to share this program with you and look forward to maybe working with you this summer. So I am Emma Archer, and I work at Indiana University of Pennsylvania in the English program. And we are excited this summer to have virtual classes, so you can join us from home. So a quick overview of what we will share. So I will talk a little bit about our university, about the courses we will have this summer, some other opportunities that will be open to you, and then have time for questions. But if you have any questions during the presentation, please feel free to type in the chat or to unmute your microphone and to ask. So just to start, want to share where we are in the US. So Pennsylvania is on the East Coast. Indiana is a small town. We are not far from Pittsburgh, Washington, DC, New York City, and we hope maybe after you join us for the virtual program, someday maybe you can visit. A little bit about our university. So we are a public university, part of the Pennsylvania state system. And about 5% of our students are international. And that includes students at our Language Institute, undergraduate and graduate students. So the American Language Institute is part of the university that offers English language and culture classes. So this is our 40th anniversary of offering classes. We're part of the Office of International Education, so you would have support from our program and also from the International Office. And we offer classes for exchange students from partner universities like you, and then also for our students who are planning to continue for undergraduate, bachelor's, or graduate degrees at IUP. And now, just to get an idea about you, if you're comfortable writing in the chat, I'm curious what your goals are for learning English. So if you are comfortable typing in the chat, that would be great.
Chicos, bienvenidos a todos los que están conectados. Emma nos hace la pregunta, les hace la pregunta, ¿cuáles son sus metas? ¿Qué es lo que quieren alcanzar y que los hace querer aprender inglés o mejorar su nivel de inglés? ¿Pueden escribirlo ahí en el chat, por favor? que quisieran hacer una maestría, viajar solamente o quieren, bueno, hay tantos objetivos. Los pueden colocar aquí en el chat, por favor. No sean tímidos. Okay, so Laura tells us that she's looking for job opportunities.
Wonderful. Now that is a common goal for developing language skills, and I think we can help with that. And your teachers will be interested to learn what jobs you want to do to help you even more with that goal. That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Great. So also a professional goal to work as a translator. So
Yes.
that is also something that I think the classes will help you prepare for that professional goal. So thank you both so much for sharing. That's helpful to know and can share with the teachers as we're talking about the summer. So this is a quick overview, and I can share the slides with your coordinator to share with you after. But just a sense of when we would have classes. We would begin with an orientation on May 27th to introduce the technology that we're using, make sure you have access, and answer any questions you may have. Our classes would begin June 1st. And the first week of classes, you have some freedom to change. So if you want to sit in all of the classes the first week, we would encourage you to do that. And then you can decide your final schedule at the end of the first week. We do have one holiday during the summer when there are no classes. And then we would finish classes July 16th. So we would have 7 weeks of classes total. And I know you may have still some classes at your university until June 6th. That is okay. We can make plans with your teachers to make some accommodations if you have a conflict with your university classes. So, and then the daily schedule, classes meet 2 times per week. So any class you have on Monday, you would have again on Wednesday. Tuesday classes would also meet on Thursday. It does start a bit early in the morning since we have a time difference. So this would be your local time. And the 4 classes we're offering are listed here. I'll share in a bit more detail. So the media presentations class, some of the goals of the class are listed here, but you would be looking at different technology to share presentations on different topics of interest to you. And you would work together with other students and also have some independent projects. And with presentations, you would be developing reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills. In the academic literacy class, in this class, you would focus on a research topic that you choose. It can be something connected to your academic studies or a topic of interest, maybe popular culture. And you would look at different research strategies and ways you can share what you find with others. And again, during the first week of classes, you could sit in to meet the teachers, to see the course plans in more detail, to help you decide what is the best fit for you. Our tutoring class, you would be matched with an IUP student, either an undergraduate or a master's level student from our university, to work one-on-one or in a small group on your goals. So this can be extra help for the projects you are doing in class, or you can look at other topics of interest to you. So if you want more speaking practice, if you're preparing for an exam, you could get a lot of individual help in this class. And then the workshops are extra. So this is not a credit class, but if you're interested, we could have preparation for common language exams like the TOEFL and IELTS, just to have extra practice and learn testing strategies. And again, you would have a certificate at the end of this workshop, but it would not be part of your transcript, no grade for the class. So a little more casual. Right, and I know cost is also a very important consideration. So since you're coming from a partner university, we have a lower rate for the program. For one class, it would be $250. Two would be $350. And then you can join the tutoring class and workshops for no additional cost. And then there are other opportunities. We would encourage you to get involved in the IUP community. It's a little quieter in the summer, but anything that's happening virtually, you're welcome to join. So sometimes there are lecture series or musical events or movie watch parties. Anything that IUP students are invited to, you're welcome to join. So just good opportunities to meet other students, to practice your language skills, and to make connections. And there are also academic support programs that are open to you. So we have a writing center where you can go for extra writing practice or help. And they have free virtual services. We also have the Skill Zone Tutoring Center where you can get extra practice or help with answering your questions. And then any student club and organization that's meeting virtually, you're welcome to join. And I've been talking a lot, and we thought maybe it would be nice for you to hear from some of our current students who are joining the virtual program. So Aomi is a student from Miyazaki, Japan. She joined in the fall semester and found it helpful for practicing to be an English teacher and for the exam for her profession. Chiko is from Nagoya, Japan, and she felt that she made many friends and benefited from the program and from the lessons that she took. And then Masa is from Miyazaki, Japan as well, and encourages students to participate, particularly during the pandemic, since it is difficult to travel and meet people in person. Just an opportunity to meet people virtually. All right, and then I have time for questions. So anything that wasn't in the presentation, if you have questions about, or if I can share more information, I'm very happy to do that. If you want
Thank
to
you so much.
or take. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Emma. I do have some questions and also, Kevin, ¿me puedes dar rol de organizadora, por favor, para ir dando la palabra aquí a los estudiantes? So my question for you is, how many students do you have on each class?
So we typically have 5 to 10 students per class. The tutoring class can be a little bit larger, but then students are placed in breakout rooms for one-on-one or small group support.
Okay. And so the students all are, for example, if one of our students join the program, then he or she will be in the same class with, for example, your students from Japan and from all over the world, right?
Yes, so this summer we expect students from China, Taiwan, Japan, and then we have one student who is in Indiana. So we'll have a mix of students from many different places, many different language backgrounds. And we think that is really a benefit because you learn from the teachers, but also from your classmates.
Yeah. And what is the platform that you use to teach the classes?
So we use a few different platforms. Most of the teachers use Zoom, and then we would use our IUP system called D2L to post assignments and have discussion boards. We also sometimes use Teams, and all students who enroll would have IUP electronic accounts. So you would have full access to the IUP Zoom, IUP Teams, IUP D2L platform.
Okay, great. And I didn't see, well, here is a question from Laura. So $250 are one class only. So maybe just repeating the prices would be helpful.
So $250 would be one class. But if you enroll in one class, you can take ACE tutoring and the workshop at no cost. Does that make sense? So for $250, you can choose one of the content classes and ACE tutoring and all of the extra programming.
Okay.
Does that help, Laura?
Laura, ¿sí entendiste? ¿Te quedó claro? So she's asking just one day or the whole program?
The whole program. The whole program. So that would be for 7 weeks of classes.
Laura, entonces, para todos. La clase, hay dos clases, unas que son lunes y miércoles, otras que son martes y jueves. Si ustedes eligen solo una, el programa vale $250. Si eligen las dos, vale $350 is for the two classes, right? Vale $350 si eligen las dos clases. Muy importante, este programa les homologa créditos en sus clases aquí en la universidad. Entonces también es bueno que lo hagan y que homologuen alguna de sus clases. Y tiene una duración de 7 semanas, desde el 1 de junio hasta el 16 de julio, como lo acaba de decir Emma, en esos horarios que Emma puso. Los horarios que Emma puso son los horarios locales, los horarios de aquí de Colombia. ¿Sí? Desde las 7:30 de la mañana hasta las 8:45 creo que es, y la otra de 9 a 10:15 de la mañana. Ok. Kevin, ¿estás ahí?
Sí, señora.
¿Me das permiso de organizadora, por favor?
Sí, señora.
Gracias. Ok, entonces, Laura Matis, Luisa, te voy a... ¿Alguno de ustedes quiere, bueno, más bien yo quisiera escucharlos y a Emma también escucharlos, en qué programa están, que quisieran em, alcanzar con este programa y si sí les interesa? Voy a empezar por Sharon. Sharon, te voy a habilitar el micrófono. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, Sharon. Hola. Me parece que no puede hablar. Luisa, Luisa Villarreal, ¿estás ahí?
Hola, sí,
¿Cómo
buen
estás,
día.
Luisa?
Bien, gracias.
Bueno,
Bueno,
cuéntanos si te interesa el programa, qué dudas adicionales tienes.
sí, la verdad me parece interesante el programa, solo que no sabría si tendría alguna unidad para homologar, pero en sí el programa me parece interesante. Creo que tal vez lo podría tomar por la parte de práctica para poder, pues, empezar con lo de traducción y todo eso, tener más experiencia y más vocabulario en inglés.
Ujú. Pues si no tienes nada para homologar, igual lo puedes tomar como curso libre, no hay ningún problema.
¿Qué fechas tienen para inscripción y todo eso?
Emma, when is the deadline to register?
So we said, let me check. We ask that you complete the application by May 14. So to enroll, there is a form online just with basic information, your name, address, and then we would need a copy of your grade record from your university. Informal is okay. Does not have to be official, but just your transcript, grade record from your university, and then passport or another photo ID. Okay. And that would be May 14th
Ujú.
is the deadline.
Hasta el
Thank you.
14 de mayo, listo, Laura. Luisa, perdón.
Listo. Listo, gracias.
Vale, con gusto, Luisa. Laura Matiz, te voy a habilitar el micrófono. Cuéntanos si te interesa hacer el programa, qué dudas tienes.
Buenos días.
Hola.
Sí, sí me interesa mucho el programa y sí, pues como te pregunté, solo haría uno por recursos económicos,
Ujú.
pero sí me interesa bastante.
Ok, bueno, súper. Entonces hasta el 14 de mayo tendrías plazo para aplicar. Nosotros les enviamos, you send me, please Emma, send us all the information for the application, and so we send the students this information and they apply as soon as possible.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Laura is going to join and is thinking to join just one class.
Great.
Bueno, Laura, súper. Ahora,
Otra
Laura,
cosa, discúlpame,
sí, claro, cuéntanos.
¿cuáles son los requisitos para aplicar? O sea, ¿es libre o tienen requisitos?
Do you ask for any kind of requirement, Emma, from our students?
We don't, just the application, grade record, and ID. If you have an English score, you can also share that, but it is not required.
Ok,
Okay.
gracias.
Gracias, Laura. Ahora sí, Laura Gómez, ¿estás allí? Voy a habilitar tu micrófono.
Sí, yo quería saber de pronto em, para la inscripción, ¿La financiación se puede hacer con la universidad?
No, la verdad no hemos contemplado esa opción. El pago ustedes lo harían directamente a Indiana.
Ok.
Sí, sí lo hacen directamente a Indiana y pues claramente si quieren homologar pues deben hacer también el pago de las unidades que van a homologar aquí en la universidad, ¿sí? Para que les hagan la homologación y hablar con su director. ¿Tú de qué programa eres, Laura?
De lenguas modernas.
Hablas con el profe Carlos, él ya sabe de este programa y revisan cuál de las unidades de estudio estarías, pues podrías homologar, pero creo que deberías tomar las dos clases, solo una no aplicaría para homologación, deberías tomar las dos completicas.
Pero, o sea, que tendría que hablar primero con el director de la carrera y después hacer la inscripción.
Pues si quieres realmente homologar, sí, pero pues te toca hablarlo rápido porque solamente hay el plazo hasta el 14 de mayo para inscribirse. Entonces, sí, pero igual puedes hacerlo, sí, igual. Este programa yo creo que va a ser muy valioso para ustedes porque a pesar de que no están viviendo una inmersión en Estados Unidos, de todas formas tienen pues la fortuna de estar con docentes nativos, de tener compañeros de muchas nacionalidades, como bien Emma lo mostró. Entonces, pues sería bueno, a pesar de que no homologuen, sería muy bueno para su hoja de vida, muy bueno para su perfil. Pero, por supuesto, habla con el director Carlos a ver qué te dice sobre qué unidades de estudio puedes hacer. Pero eso sí, tengan claro, cuando ustedes homologan un programa internacional deben pagar el programa afuera y pagar las unidades de estudio en la Universidad de Ana. ¿Listo? Eso es importante que lo sepan. ¿Vale?
Oh, listo.
Bueno, Laura, muchas gracias. Y ahora Johan Steven, ¿estás por allí? Te habilito el micrófono.
Aló, buenos días. ¿Me oye?
Hola, sí te escuchamos.
Gracias. Sí, me gustó mucho el programa. Estuve muy pendiente, aunque estoy bien que también. Estaba bien pendiente de lo que estaban diciendo. Y sí me gustaría, por temas de homologación, aunque solamente me queda una materia de inglés, sería ver si se podía homologar esa materia haciendo
Buenísimo.
el, el curso. Entonces, pues
Ajá.
voy a hablar con Carlos, profesor Carlos, a ver qué estaría diciendo y a ver qué decisión tomaría entonces en estos días antes del 14 de mayo para poder eh, saber si me escribiría o no, dependiendo de lo que me diga el profesor. Entonces voy a estar muy pendiente y claramente me gustaría para estar más en este ámbito cultural internacional, porque habrían estudiantes extranjeros y eso pues ayudaría mucho a mi hoja de vida, entonces aprovecharía esas, esos beneficios que traería.
Sí, súper, súper. Además está muy económico. Esto es una beca casi para ustedes porque las clases normalmente valen $700. Y pues aquí ya Indiana University nos está haciendo ese descuento. Así que aprovechen. Okay, so our students are interested. They are going to talk to their director of the program. We will make sure that they have the information. Santiago is here also. Santiago, chicos, para los que no lo conocen, Santiago Castañeda es parte de la gerencia y pues también lo que necesiten, él estará pendiente. ¿Estás por allí, Santiago?
Sí, muy buenos días para todos. Good morning, Emma. Si cualquier cosa que puedan necesitar, voy a poner mi correo electrónico acá en el chat Cualquier cosa que pueda necesitar sobre algún tipo de documento, cualquier tipo de información del programa, me pueden escribir.
Súper, muchas gracias. Pero de todas formas a todos, once you send us the link for the application, Emma, we will send it to our students. Okay. Entonces,
And I know,
chicos,
I know
sorry.
the deadline. I know the deadline is soon. If you complete the application and decide you will not enroll, that's okay. There's no problem there. So if you are still talking to your director, getting approval, that's okay. So you can just let me know. And again, you have flexibility through the first week of June to decide you want to take one class, two classes, or decide you do not want to enroll. There's no problem.
Okay, that's great, that's great. All right. Bueno, chicos, aquí tienen el mail de Santiago. Cualquier cosa nos escriben y estamos muy atentos de ustedes. Okay. Thank you so much.
No, it's wonderful to start meeting some of the students and look forward to working with you.
Sure, same. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Good day. Good day, chicos. Good day, everyone.